So, me, Steven. What did I pick? I picked a lot of songs I think that you didn't really like.
Yeah.
And I kind of picked some indie-y songs.
I feel like there's a few that I can get behind.
Oh, we can get behind it all right.
I can get behind.
Get behind that Yarbin.
Yarbin. Oh, God. You got me.
All right. Anyway, so my first song that I want to talk about is by a girl that I actually don't know that much about, but her name is Yoo Sung-eun, and the song is featuring Byul from Mamamoo again, and their song is called Nothing.
처음엔 왠지 어색했어 아무 말도 못했지만 어차피 헤어진 우리 쿨한 척 묻고 잊어보려 했었는데 나와 같은 거리 한강에서 추억 모두 나와 같은 향기 커플 반지까지 모두 다 꿈이라고 나는 믿고 싶어 널 모두 다 욕해 다른 여자 매일 유혹해 가식적인 사랑을 말해 뭐해 눈물 한 방울도 나질 않아 sorry 미안하단 그 말은 뭐니 이제 와서 뭐 하는 거야 왜니 if I let you leave me tonight.
Now this song is, you know, there was a lot of ballads, as we said previously in part 1, whatever. And a lot of them, you know, if you know me, I like ballads with a beat. I like some more up-tempo ballads. And this song provides just that.
It provides the perfect antidote.
Yes. Now, Byul is the rapper from Mamamoo.
Yeah.
And so...
Mamamoo. That's their intro.
I know. Actually, I was going to say it because they're the only intro that they actually sing it.
Yeah.
They actually sing the intro, and I'm like, damn, Mamamoo, you guys good.
What about Red Velvet? Happiness!
That's not singing.
Booyah!
That's just saying words. That's just saying words. You know, stay away. They're just saying words, but you know, Mamamoo actually kind of, you know, a cappella.
They
harmonizzle. They harmonizzle fizzle.
They harmonizzle.
But anyways, so if you like ballad, if you hear the word ballad with the beat, or you hear me say that word, you should check out this song. It's not an amazing song. It's not a super catchy song, but it's definitely a song.
You might like it.
It's my type of song where, like, if I'm in a coffee shop and maybe I'm writing a paper, or maybe you know, like I think. When I study, I try to listen. It's one of the reasons why I listen to K-pop music or Japanese music back when I was in college, is that when I can't study with nothing. I got to listen to something when I study, right? Yeah. And I can't listen to American music because then
you understand it.
Then I understand it, and then it's fucking me up. Yeah. So I would listen to K-pop, and I would listen to Japanese music because, you know, I kind of hum to it and whatever. Yeah. Sooner or later, I like recognized enough that it kind of swerved the other way. Yeah. But like, this is really good kind of for funsies, coffee time, like I'm walking to class.
It's a good song to listen to while you're doing something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kind of like our podcast.
No, you pay full attention to this neck when you're listening to Loud Pop.
You respect this neck.
You respect the neck.
Respect the neck. Inspect the deck. Raekwon the chef. You got Ghostface Killer and.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you know about no Wu-Tang Clan?
I don't know nothing about no goddamn Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan's forever.
Who do you think I am, motherfucker? Wu-Tang Clan? I like that Future, man. Yeah, so that's Yoo Sung-eun. The next song. Oh shit, you said some shit.
Did I say some shit? I think this song is good. Honestly, I think I could use less Moonbyul. She kind of didn't really fit in my opinion, but the rest of the song is very easy listening.
Cool. Yeah. Easy. Yeah. Like Yarbin. Yarbin is my mispronunciation of Yarbin.
Who's Yarbin?
She goes in deep, man. She's Yarbin.
Wait, she goes in deep?
She goes in deep.
She goes in deep?
Yubin doesn't go in that deep, but Yarbin?
But Yarbin, though.
She go hard, man. She go hard. The second song I want to talk about is by another girl that goes hard. When she wants to, anyways. And that is Ailee with her song Insane.
난 매일 밤을 기도해 너를 만날 수 있게 해 내 곁에 없는 네 품에 하루 종일 뜨겁게 안겨 있을 수 있게 baby 너 하나면 난 충분해 세상의 유일한 빛이 돼가는 너의 존재에 감사해 널 세상의 유일한 여자가 될 수 있게 baby 네 꿈속에 내가 먼저 찾아가 너와 내 운을 맞추고 영원한 사랑을 속삭이고 아침이 되면 나는 다시 돌아가 Oh baby I hope you know I love you insane 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 I love you insane insane yeah I love you the same 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 좀 더 내 곁에 yeah 잊기 싫어 나
Now, Ailee had a lead single that we
insane.
that we talked about. We didn't talk about in the last
Love You
podcast.
Insane.
We heard it right before the last podcast, but we didn't really like it. I don't even remember the name of that song, but it was not. I didn't really enjoy it. This song, though, like I thought was pretty good.
Hey.
Pretty good. It you know, maybe I'm biased because it's kind of a one-shot video.
I thought
and
it was pretty good too.
I like one-shots, but I think it does a good job of. It's kind of a ballad, but again, it's a more up-tempo ballad. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's not a drama ballad.
It reminds me of like R&B female songs from the 90s. Like maybe something even like Beyonce would sing like in 2000s. But when I heard this song, I was like, oh, this kind of really reminds me of like Tamiya for some reason.
He said that. I don't know who that is, but he said that.
You don't know like So Into You?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
What? How old were you when this stuff was going on? 2000s? What? High school?
What?
I'm trying to think of the
R&B?
2000s. Or this Tamiya era. Who is that?
Tamiya?
Yeah.
I think like mid 90s.
Mid 90s. What was
Yeah.
that? I was 10.
Yeah, this is like the time where I was like discovering music.
What was I doing? So that we were probably in middle school / high school. See, all during that time I didn't listen to pop. I would listen to like rap or.
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to all types of music at that time.
But see, I don't listen to all types, man. I'm like a very singular. Like I liked rap, but I didn't like hardcore rap. I specifically was like I liked that like Dr. Dre, Eminem, poppy rap. And then I switched to like Limp Bizkit and like then that switched into whiny bands, like Simple Plan and
90s
poppy stuff. Yeah. So actually, a lot of pop things I don't know. You know way more about music than I do.
I don't know if that's true.
American music for sure.
Maybe.
I don't know shit about no American music. Anyways, Ailee, speaking of American, Ailee knows the English.
She knows the English.
But what did she say?
I love you insane,
love you
Steven.
insane.
I love you insane, Steven.
Like I know, come on, girl.
But what does that mean? Does that mean like you love them to the point that you're insane, or like you insanely love them, or
like it's insane that you love them?
Like I love you, it's insane, or
yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean, Ailee?
What do it mean, girl?
What do it mean, Ailee?
Explain that to us, Ailee.
You cute, but you're English.
But she kind of dances with a guy, and it's one shot, and I think it's really great. It's very simple, but I think the simplest, best thing you can possibly do in a music video is make it one shot. But it's not exactly one shot.
One shot, man.
I love one shots, man. But this song way better, I think, than her last song.
Yeah.
But it's not like the super powerful Ailee
that you're used to.
you're used to. But I thought it was really good. Yeah. Okay, not really good. I thought it was good.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good too.
Yeah. You know what else is good? Audiobooks.
Hey.
Hey, and audiobooks, you're like, I have nothing to do. I need something to listen to, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're doing chores. Maybe you're vacuuming. I used to really love listening to audiobooks when vacuuming because I fucking hate vacuuming. And, if you can see my apartment, you know that I don't vacuum.
I know that's true.
I don't clean that much. It's really bad, and I should.
I know that's true.
And I used to live in a house. It sounds like I'm really rich, but I'm not. But I used to hire a maid because I hated cleaning my shit.
How about that?
Yeah. But anyways, if you like cleaning and you like vacuuming, you like washing dishes, you like, whatever.
Yeah,
you should listen to some audiobooks.
Because people are really busy, right? It's hard to just sit down and read a book consistently.
Yeah.
There's some books that would take me like a week to finish, and it will take me like 2-3 months just because I can't really devote time to just sit down and read it. So audiobooks kind of really.
And I know a lot of people that are like, well, I just wouldn't understand it as well, or like, I don't like listening to books. I'm like, you're thinking of like shitty audiobooks, probably like maybe you heard in middle school or something. Okay, like
these are different.
These are professional motherfucking readers doing their things. Some of them do voices to help differentiate characters. Some of them don't. But either way, like. You watch TV all the time. Like, people forget that you watch TV and you watch movies, and yes, it's not the exact same thing, but you are totally used to understanding things just audio, like with audio, right?
Yeah. More than you realize.
Yeah, more than you realize.
You should really just give it a shot, I think.
And to give it a shot, you should go to audibletrial.com/TWIK to get a 30-day free membership and a free fucking book.
Hey.
Ayo, hey! I gotta say it every time. You can use the R link, of course, in the description, or click the little. Well, you can't click the annotation because it doesn't let us do that.
No.
But
because we're not partners.
We're not. Well, you have to like assign it to your channel. It's really weird. We can't do that. We can't. We ain't big enough to do that shit.
Big enough.
But you should try it because it directly helps us monetarily. Directly. It's been actually a very long. I haven't checked in a couple days, but it's been a very, very long time. People still click on the link, but it's been a very long time since someone signed up. We don't need you to, but it would be nice if you're looking for an audiobook. You get a free one. You get to keep that audiobook even after you cancel. Even after you cancel. So check it out.
All right.
Normally we move on, but we still got 2 more reviews that we want to read. And the first one is by Raiderix. Raiderix? Yeah, Raiderix. And he or she says, I actually found this podcast by accident and was pleasantly surprised by what I found.
Hey.
That's what she said. This discussion podcast avoids the common trappings of usual discussion types by not being elitist or superfans of any particular group. We are very proud of that.
I was a super fan of Girls' Generation.
You were. And then
but I'm just a regular fan.
Podcast grinded that to a fucking nub.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry about that, man.
Yep, it did.
They are not trying to convince you to like what they like, or that if they dislike a song that you're wrong. Namely, they just want to inform you and share what they notice about songs because they listen to so many of them, and that is exactly right.
We do.
Now, we would hope that you kind of learn who you trust more, or maybe you trust both of us, and that if we recommend a song, you would give it a chance.
Yeah, because even though they say, like, we're not trying to convince you what they like, you're wrong, whatever. Steven and I do have a specific type of song we like. I feel more towards like R&B, keyboard, or kind of hip-hop songs that have classical elements to them. And Steven really likes high-energy, happy songs that make you feel good, and upbeat songs. So it's not wrong to say that we don't,
But actually, I think our Venn diagram of taste is really close. I used to be pretty far, but I think our Venn our Venn diagram overlaps like 95% now. But in that 5%, you got Zion T, and I got things like Lip Service.
That's true.
Right? Like, there's a little bit, I get like Hyona's Red in there, and then you get, Zion T. Right? So like, I can't think of another one right now of a song that you really like. But, I think we've done pretty good of like in the last 2 years. If you go back to some of our beginning ones, like I think our tastes are pretty different.
I think so, yeah. But I feel like at that time, the music was a little bit more diverse. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Yeah.
True. A lot of the music sounds very similar now.
We actually got a review from someone from the UK, Josh64128. Nice name, Josh.
Hey, fuck you.
He says, I'm a male K-pop fan in the UK. Well, what a thing, which is a pretty rare thing. So I love listening to this podcast and hearing your opinions on the world of Korean music, as it isn't something I get to discuss much myself. I used to scour YouTube or the K-pop subreddit, but this podcast is definitely the best place to find new and fresh music. And we say it all the time, we'll say it again, that is essentially why we do this podcast for people like you, Josh, who don't really have a chance to hear, different opinions or just any opinion like at all.
Yeah, feel like you're talking. I mean, you're probably talking to nobody.
Yeah.
I've done that in podcasts before, like movie review podcasts, where I'm just like, no, the Avengers was so good. What are you fucking talking about? But that's my way. Like, that's my way of just having some, like, it's like being in a discussion or listening to a discussion and
having no voice.
Great. Yeah. I mean, you have your own voice, in your own head, but we can't hear it. Yeah. But if you email us or you leave a comment on YouTube or...
We have so many different outlets to be reached at.
Yeah. But specifically, Josh, I only check the American store, so Josh let me know personally on Twitter that he left it on the UK one. So if you leave us a review on any other country's iTunes, check, tell me, and then I can read it.
Yeah,
because I don't normally check.
Yeah, I'll put you on.
Yep. And if you're not an iTunes user, because we know there's plenty of people on Android, and you want to leave a review, you can't. So that sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, just
let us know some other way.
Tweet us, or leave a comment on our Instagram, Facebook page, YouTube, anything. Yeah. We read all of them.
We do.
Even
we may not always respond because I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
Josh is bad at it.
Yeah.
But I do read every single thing.
Yep.
Just like sometimes I read my mom's messages and I'm like, I read that. And then I forget and I don't reply for like 2 weeks. It's happened. And that's to my own mom. So you guys are more important to me than my mom. So, well, you might love me more than my mom does.
Dig in a hole, Steven. Dig in a hole. Just deeper.
Actually, I think my mom sometimes watches.
Does she?
This is total random side note.
She'll probably tell you to stop swearing so goddamn much.
I don't think she cares that much about the swearing anymore. Really? Maybe because I don't do it around her.
Obviously.
My sister does. That's fucked up. But she wouldn't make it this far. But like, I was actually really mad. I didn't want my parents to know about it. Me doing this. Because I just would prefer to have like a separate thing, Even my friends, I don't really tell them, like my friends from home.
Same. I don't really tell like anybody. Like they're like, oh, Josh, can you come out for this thing? I'm like, oh, I have to record my podcast. They're like, you have a podcast? I was like, yeah. I've been doing it for like almost 2 years now.
Yeah, even a friend, like my neighbor, she barely, she just realized a little bit ago. But yeah, I didn't really want to know. So, because I feel kind of subconscious, because like I don't want to have to worry about stuff like that. But then if I'm like, my mom is listening, but she's probably not gonna reach this. Let's move on to. I have 2 more picks. As you can tell, Josh got the big old juicy ones to talk about, and I didn't. But the next one is, I think there's a theme here, Ballad with a Beat. It's by a guy who hasn't been that active in a while. His Hugak, featuring Basick again, with their song Up All Night.
허름한 카페에서 여긴 너무 조용해서 혼자 울기도 힘들다.
안녕하세요, 가수호박입니다.
안녕하세요. 사람이 간지 벌써 몇 시간째인데 나 움직이지 못해. 다 식은 커피에서 그 사람 맘 같아서 참 많이 공허했어. 다 말도 못했는데 널 잊지 못했는데 왜 넌 날 잊으라 하니. 난 미련만 기억만 가지고
hope Basick's fandom name is Basic Bitches.
That would be good.
What up, you basic bitches?
What up, bitches?
What up, you basic bitches? Basic bitches.
Nah, it's just basic bitches would be great.
Yeah.
Good old BBs. But anyways, Hagak, you know, again, he's a ballad singer.
Yeah.
He sings a lot of ballads. A lot of very, very famous. He has like a really famous one with Unji that came out last year.
Yeah.
Also his twin brother, who also sings, not anywhere close to as famous as Hagak.
No.
But, you know, at first I was like, wow, Hagak with a rapper? That's really weird.
Yeah.
And the song starts out very Hagak, which
Very
is
Hagak-y.
kind of very boring, and I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
And
It starts building up.
Yeah, it starts building up and building up and building up. And, you know, Basick kind of comes in, and they kind of
Have a little something.
a little singing
back and
together,
forth,
back and forthy
yeah.
thing. And, like, the chorus is oddly catchy for a song that's just kind of a ballad.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just
There's something
really
about
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think
just really enjoyed
I'm
it.
with you on that, Steven. There's something different about this ballad than like all the other ballads. It's just something about it. I can't really put my finger on it, but if you give it a listen, maybe you will know. And if you kind of get what we're talking about, leave a comment.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but I think, you know, Basick doesn't rap hard, right? He doesn't go in deep.
Yeah.
But, you know, he does his thing, and his bitches must be happy.
Yeah.
Or will be happy.
Yeah.
All right. Man, my section is fast. The last
Thank
song,
God.
the last one we're going to talk about is by a girl group. Is this the first girl group of this whole section? Holy
I think so.
shit.
I mean, we talked about girl group members, but
Oh my
first
god, it
girl
is.
group, yeah.
So this girl group is called Oh My Girl. And their second song is called Closure.
closure.
Closer.
한 걸음 closer 내 맘 한 뼘 closer to you 이렇게 그리운 너를 저 멀리 있나 봐 늘 다가가도 아득하기만 해 별똥별아 안녕 내 소원 들어주렴 한 걸음 closer 내 맘 한 뼘 closer to you 하늘을 스치는 별에 내 맘을 담아보낼게 So come on, come on, come on Come on, come on, come on Come on, come on, come on Come a little closer
There you go. It's late. We're recording this at like 1:30.
How do you spell closure?
With
It's
with
a S-U-R-E?
U-R-E, yeah.
Fuck me.
You kept saying closure. I was like,
Yeah. My
Closure.
bad. It's
No.
Closer. Now, Oh My Girl is the sister group of B1A4.
That's right.
And their first song is called Cupid, which I didn't really like. It has a semi-catchy chorus that I still remember to this day, despite not having listened to that song in
Sing
6
it for
months.
us.
That girl just shot my heart and shot my heart. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
But the chorus is very like that after school bang, like drum line-y kind of song. Now this song is totally different. I don't think Josh likes this song that much.
This is the 5%. I agree with.
But like I'm this again is a ballad, but for me it's like they could have just went with boring ballad. Like, you know who makes boring ass ballads? A-Pink. A-Pink makes a lot of boring ass ballads.
Yeah.
Okay?
True.
Like people like boring ass ballads, that's fine. So I was like, man, are they coming out with another like a ballad? I've heard 75 of them. I don't want to hear another one. But like this was like this weird like electronic-y like again kind of ballad with a little bit of a beat in it.
Yeah.
And like the chorus was kind of catchy, and like closure is a hard word to speak, but closer is also hard for a Korean speaker.
Yeah.
And like we talked about how we don't like it when there's an English thing that is slightly wrong. Like we're not like, how the fuck could you not know that? We're not like that. But we're
Obviously,
like, it kind of.
It's not their first language. It's going to be an accent.
Yeah.
But
Unless
if
you're
it's,
Ailee.
if it's really bad, then it kind of just like distracts us from the song.
Or it's randomly really cute, like Bomi in L-U-B-E Love.
L-U-B-E Love.
But anyway, so I was really impressed by the pronunciation of Closer.
Do you say pronunciation? I say pronunciation.
I don't know what I say now.
You said pronunciation. I say pronunciation. I say pronunciation.
I don't know. I pronounce things different pronouncingly. I don't know.
I pronounce things a little bit different than y'all.
Their pronunciation of Closer was pretty good. Maybe they have a native speaker. I don't really know anything about them. But like, I like the mellow, you know, a lot of people say Icon is like chill hip hop, and I thought this was like this weird electronic chill version of like a ballad. And I kind of enjoyed it. I really did.
For me, it really didn't really do much. I'm not really a big fan of ballads that have electronic kind of elements to them. So it kind of turned me off. It really felt like an A-Pink ballad for me.
Oh, I thought it had like a different sound to it. It wasn't just boring generic ballad. It was like...
I mean, I could see where you're going with that, but like this is not the type of ballad that I like.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They didn't shut your heart.
They didn't shut my heart.
They didn't give you no closure. Shut my heart. Shut my heart. Like that part in itself is pretty good. I'm down with that.
No.
I'm down with that. Like that After School Bang song. I remember when I first heard it because I played drum. I was in Drumline, right?
Yeah.
And like I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like they're bringing out drums. Like what is this nonsense? And like the first 10 times I heard that song, I was like, what is this? But it kind of grows on you. Kind of grows on you. That's kind of K-pop in a nutshell, actually.
Yeah, a lot of songs just are catchy in their own right, but they
But if
don't
you
really
listen to it enough times...
They don't really get at you until the 100th time in, you know?
And like for us, like I think part of us doing this podcast is like for us, we don't have a chance to listen to a song 100 times, right?
Yeah.
We have a chance for a lot of songs to grow on us. And maybe throughout the whole year and it will grow and it'll show up on our top 10.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a segment of all mushroom songs.
Yeah. But like fans of songs, like, you know, to me, it's like they're convincing themselves that they need to like a song.
I was like that, to be honest, with some songs.
Like Mr.
Some songs I felt that were like, oh, they're pretty good, but I would like convince myself, well, this part is really good and this part is really good, and you start like not actively like convincing yourself, but like subconsciously you start trying to pick out the good parts of the song.
Ooh, I found another song that goes in that 5%.
What?
FX Red Light.
FX Red Light, yeah. FX Red Light. I like FX Red Light.
Song. Gets me right in the Yarbin. But yeah, Yarbin. I think that'll be it for episode 78. Again, if you want to contact us, we have an email, thisweekinkpop@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter. I'm at TwickSteven.
I'm at TwickJosh.
And we're both at we're both at This Week in K-Pop.
Yeah.
And you can find us on Instagram. We're also at This Week in K-Pop. Of course, stick around next week for our after show. It's probably going to be pretty short as it's really late, almost 2 a.m. And we don't have that much to talk about. No. But it's kind of there to kind of give you a little check-in with us in the off week. Yeah. And of course, you know, if you listen on iTunes, try to leave us a review.
Yeah,
we're gonna beg
100 by the year.
100 by the year end. And again, by the way, you know, if you made it this far, you probably already know. But at the end of the year, we do my favorite podcast of the entire year, which is our top 10 songs of the whole year. Yeah. One big ass like 4-hour podcast.
Yeah, because it is 99% positive.
It is awesome, and it's just us like fuck. I remember that.
Oh, there's a good damn song.
And then there's surprises. Yeah. Then there's surprises where like I swear I would have bet money that Josh would have put 4-minute only gain weight somewhere on his list, but that motherfucker let me down.
You know what? You put fucking Hit Us Red.
I did put Hit Us Red. That was a decent song though. I listened to that 4-minute only gain weight song the other day, and I was like, bow, down, bow, bow, bow. I forgot how awesome this song is. It is such a great song. So until next time, episode 6. I was going to say 69, but the next one's 79. We'll see you guys in our after show next week.
Bye.
Peace. Welcome to the After Show for episode 78. If this is your first time tuning in, this is not the main episode. This is the Yarbin to the main episode's Yubin, where we talk about the leftover songs we didn't have time to mention or other topics of interest.
I'm glad you didn't say anything disgusting, and welcome.
For all you know, Yarbin could be deadly disgusting. You just don't know.
Deadly disgusting.
Deadly. Just like Yubin. Dashingly, I don't
Disgusting?
know. Disgusting.
Wow.
Whoa, she's my love. I love her so much. I love her. Bye-bye.